Well, here's the turn of events. We just got. So I am not fucking happy. We were driving, we're going to Funko, right there. We were passing it looking for parking. Stopped right over here. I'll just insert the video, but the end result is a jackass in his truck fucking backed up into us and did that. So, I want to fucking cry. Surprisingly smooth on both sides, but the other thing that's broken is my heart, in Shannon's heart. So we're pretty fucking pissed off. Everything will get fixed, it'll be fine, but we've been waiting 3 months to get this fixed. I did this in September, and just a rock on the highway. I don't know how long this is gonna take. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. The guy was nice about it, and honestly, what happened was the bus. I decided to be a good guy, good driver. Let the bus go in front, and then I was just a sitting duck. Also, this road is slanted, and in his giant ass truck, he probably just didn't even see me at all. I know he didn't see me because he said he didn't see me, and it's just unfortunate. And I'm sure he feels bad, not as bad as I do, but I'm just upset. God damn it. Well, a bit of a setback for the trip. Oh, and to top it off, there's a donut place over here that called Carl's Bakery and Cafe. About 2.5 years ago, actually longer than that, we went in there, got the most amazing Danish that I've ever had. This was it. We've come back to Funko several times, and they're always closed, and I keep missing it. And today was the day. And we got here at 3:30. We had half hour. Motherfucker not only robbed me from getting that Danish again, and I tried to be cool about this because he had a young daughter in the back, so like when he was very, very nice, but in the back seat she was eating the goddamn motherfucking donuts, and now it's after 4 o'clock and they're closed. That's all. No Danish, but I got a dent. This video will be called No Danish, but a dent.
We'll have no Funko if we don't go soon.
All right, let's go. God damn it. Well, good morning. It is the next day here at the Holiday Inn in Sweets. No, it's just the Holiday Inn. It's not spectacular. It used to be great. It used to be a great breakfast here. They remodeled the lobby. Breakfast is not a good. The lobby looks fine. Looks better. Breakfast, a little weak today. Things just still aren't going fabulously. Still having a beef against trucks. Last night we parked out back, and we can see our car just out the window here. And I'll show you what we did. We kind of covered up the window with some plastic, but I'll show that as when we go back downstairs because it is raining. Today it started raining in the middle of the night. Car's parked back there. Maybe like half an hour ago, this guy pulls his truck in out of all the parking spots. He has to go around us, cut through, and then park in 2 spots. Your truck is massive. At least pull forward. At least pull forward to the same distance as the Mercedes, because right now you're in 2 spots. But also, spots, parking spots all over the place. Maybe park. Oh, you don't want to park next to the work truck? Because, something might fall off and damage your truck? Well, why don't you park 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 spots over? No, I'll go park over where all the other cars are with my big ass truck. I got a real hate on against trucks right now, as you can tell. I will get over it. Things are mostly good. Ish. Well, just going to move the car around front. It is raining and it is gross. And up front, we can load the car up undercover. So this is what we're going to do. But let me just show you what we've done here. So this is what we did overnight. Just look at that. Super attractive, isn't it? Super great. But it's stopping the water. There's no water in there at all. So that's the most important thing. You know, you've really made it when you've got duct tape on your car. And we had to get the silver duct tape to match the paint as best we can. Because that's what you do. Anyways, things will get better. That's what Howard Jones said. Actually, Howard Jones said things can only get better. So this is, when I'm by myself, this is going to be the procedure now to go for a drive by myself. Yeah, that's awesome. Press that. Come back out. Close that door. And then walk around. It's super convenient. It's awesome. And then I'll just get in. So that's how that's looking today. It's a nice reminder to have that beside you all the time when you're driving home for 3 hours. And who knows. So just gonna peel this off. Look at that. And take that up too. That's awesome. It's gonna look great on the highway. Real scattered about that. I'm not too worried about ruining the paint on the door. This is the part that every time I cringe at, because I have to close the door in a way that's hard enough to close the door, but not hard enough to shatter the glass. So I'm just constantly, and the glass moves, of course, because the window goes up and down when you unlock the car. Yes. So I wanted to take you through the accident in a little bit more detail. There's a couple things here that you may have missed just watching it one time through, but as we go through it a little bit slower, you'll see some interesting little things in terms of how he was parked initially, and a theory I have on how he got into that situation and that angle that he was in the beginning. We've got two views of the footage right here. So right here you can see him coming up to a light. There's a bus at the light. There's a red light. The bus is about to leave, and as we're getting close, the bus signals. So the bus signals right here. So I slow down. I'm already slowing down, but then I decide I'm going to be a good guy and I'm going to let the bus pull ahead. It's actually the law in BC, so I'm used to doing this. But as I'm sitting there now, all of a sudden I realize there's something moving on the left side. And then you'll see it in the next view, but right here, all of a sudden there's a bump. So what does this say? I had no choice. It's the right thing to do is stop and let the bus driver in. Unfortunately for me, is what was happening on the left side. I had no idea that was going to happen. Here is the left side camera. This is the camera that is in front of the driver's door and facing backwards. So I'm traveling south on this street, and on the far side, here's this truck. Now, look in this area right here. This is a very large vehicle, but also look how he's parked. Here are the parking lines. The parking line is underneath his truck. So he didn't park very well at the beginning, and now he's about to make a couple of more mistakes. So he can't see me. I can't see the camera can't see his mirror. I wasn't even looking in this direction at this time. I was looking ahead. There was a red light, so I was slowing down. So we see him cheat out. He puts his butt out, then he stops. Nobody's coming, so then he starts coming all the way back, right, boom, into the car. So you can see right here, he's across the line. He's bypassed that car, but then has forgotten to turn. So at this point, probably at least 5 seconds before impact, I'm honking on the horn, and then I just realized, oh my God, this guy is not stopping whatsoever. And here's right when the footage cuts out. Basically, I'm coming out, excuse me, sir, what have you done to my chariot? There was lots of profanity going on right here, and we were pretty upset. Both Shannon and I had jumped out of the car at this point, and what is going on? What the hell's going on? I think Shannon said the exact same thing, and he got out of his car and said, I don't know what I was doing. So really upsetting, really stressful. You know, in hindsight, I wish I could have backed up. There was nobody behind me, but it all just happened in slow motion, and I was basically just frozen. I couldn't go forward. The bus was there. I just couldn't react enough I could just watch him back straight into me, and I just couldn't believe that this even happened. I just couldn't believe that he would just come back like that. I couldn't believe he wouldn't turn. Couldn't believe he was parked like this to begin with. And when you look at this, now that he's pulled back into the spot, he's actually in there better than he was the first time. This is slanted parking. I think we talked about this on the incline, but realistically, he wasn't traveling north to pull into this spot, because if he did, he wouldn't be at such a strange angle. So he had to have been traveling south in the same direction than I was, and then pulled across that line, parked, went and got donuts. Now everything is getting ironed out, but this is frustrating, and it's just really unfortunate. I feel bad for him. He made a bad decision. He made a couple of bad decisions, and, he really should turn his wheel. He's got a massive vehicle, and he's in a small spot, and there's crappy parking in this neighborhood. These angled spots, you just don't see this much anymore. But really, really frustrating, and, I just wish this never happened, because this is sure frustrating. There's worse things. We're both fine. We're not hurt. But it sucks not having our car. So thanks for watching, and if you'd like to follow along and find out a little bit more of what's going on after this accident, please hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to be doing a series of videos on the insurance process. This is a bit of an interesting situation that we're in. So we've been dealing with two different insurance companies, one in Washington State and one here in BC. So this is new territory for me. And one of the biggest concerns that I had is actually how long it's going to take Tesla to give us parts. They don't have lots of extra parts. All of the parts that they make go into vehicles. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to be driving around with a broken window and a damaged door. This could take 3 or 4 months, maybe. I don't know yet. So do hit that subscribe button so that you can follow along with us. And you're going to learn how things unfold as we do. So if you have any questions, please feel free to write them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them to the best of my abilities. Thanks for watching, and until next time, goodbye, humans.
Yeah.